When it comes to the animal kingdom, all is not always as it seems. Sweet, adorable-looking creatures can have a dangerous side, while vicious-looking ones can be quite friendly. In fact, some animals behave in such unexpected ways that it's easy to mistake them for other species. A pufferfish, for example, is difficult to distinguish from other scaly sea creatures when it's not puffed up. That was certainly the case with this cute fella. At first, he looked like any ordinary, and quite adorable, house cat, but just wait until you learn the truth about him. House cats, and cats of all species, really, are known for being somewhat fickle creatures. Sure, they're domesticated, which means that they're meant to live and interact with humans, but that doesn't mean they always want our affection. Nonetheless, that doesn't change the fact that cats are, by their very nature, usually extremely loving animals. And when we do have the opportunity to cuddle with them, it seems they don't mind all that much. That's just one element about cats that will pretty much never change. In fact, even when our feline friends turn out to be a bit unusual, they're still absolutely lovable as they retain their catness. You might assume that this feline was nothing more than an ordinary, albeit pretty chunky, house cat. After all, he loved resting in a little box. There hasn't been a cat in history who met a cardboard box he didn't like. But there was more than met the eye when it came to this cat. Just like any other cat, this feline, who happened to be named Max, loved to get his ears scratched and his fur petted. But there was something going on with him that you might not be able to guess at first glance. Would you believe that Max, for as cute and cuddly as he might have seemed, was not a house cat at all, but a Canadian lynx? It's true. It should also be noted that he didn't live in a person's home, but in an indoor enclosure. The dead giveaway, actually, might be the low, distinctive noises that the big cat made. Those were no ordinary meows. If you were an animal in the wild that could be preyed upon by a lynx, that sound could mean trouble. Make no mistake, a lynx, just like any other wild cat, should never be handled by humans unless said humans are trained experts. Still, how could anyone not love that sweet face or those cartoonishly large paws? Max was born at a zoo in May 2011, YouTube user Wildlife Bernie explained. Max is not domesticated but has been humanized. He still has wild tendencies. Max sure was a unique kitty. Just look at how much he loved the affection he was getting. If you really want to get a sense of how simultaneously lovable and fierce Max the Lynx is, you're definitely going to want to see and hear him in action. He's really a spectacular sight to behold. AWW, he sounds like the sweetest kitten ever. Who would ever have guessed a wild animal would react to affection just like a house cat does?